What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, MzthinkbigdobigBODIED, and I'm coming live here again from my dining room, my home, my palace. I just came to give some feedback on my recovery process. I have a couple questions that needs to be answered. I just want to give a big thanks for all the lovely ladies who's been giving me so much feedback and positive feedback and inspire. I done inspired so many people to just go and do it, take that money and do it. I'm just coming live from my palace just to give you guys some insight on my recovery process, answer a few questions that I've been getting consistently of, and just give you guys a view of me and my body at 10 months post-op. So first, let me just stop my music. It's kind of bright in here. That's too dark. Well, anyway, my questions are here. So I got a couple people asking me a lot of the same repetitive questions that some of my previous videos been about, and that just tell me a couple things that they haven't been listening and they haven't been watching my video from the beginning to the end. So I'm just coming live again to give you guys some feedback. A lot of people have been asking me what recovery house I stayed in. I stayed in Luxury Recovery House. Feedback on my stay, feedback on my experience, feedback on my results. I don't have any complaints. When I went there, I had a positive mindset. I X'd out all the negativity. I just did what was best for me. I made a decision on what I wanted to look like and what I wanted to be and what I wanted to wear. And from that point, when I made that decision that I was going to get on that plane and go, when I made that deposit and I knew that I was not going to get my money back, I knew at that point it was time for me to woman up. So that's what I did. Luxury is where I stayed at. My overall experience when I initially went in, was I scared? I was not. I was mainly like stoked, excited, ecstatic, just to get the process going, to see all these other women from all over the world that came in to get this surgery done. So I'm just going to get straight into some of the questions that I've been receiving. My dress keep on coming up, y'all. What was your experience like in the DR? So when I initially went, I got a lot of feedback and people were saying, well, this is what's going on there and this is what's happening. My experience was off the chain. Like from the time I got off the plane to the time I got in my driver car, when I got greeted at the door, me going back and forth to the hospital to get checked on, the process, like to me, it was just overall, it was a dope process. I don't have no complaints. Another girl, she asked me, hold on one second here. Did she meet your expectations? Initially, when I came out of having my surgery, I couldn't see what she had did to my butt, because I did ask her. I'm like, I only want a little BBL. That's it. So I couldn't really see what she had did to my butt. So I was like, I don't see my butt bigger or whatever. And everybody was like, your butt big? Like, it's bigger. It's bigger. Like, it's there. So gradually, as I started healing and all my swelling started going down, and I consistently got my massages as instructed, because that's one of the main things that you have to do when you're recovering from getting your lipo, BBL, tummy tuck, all that. You need to have extra money for your massages. If you don't have that, you might as well don't even get this. Don't even get the surgery. Don't attempt to do it, because you're gonna be looking stupid. Seriously. So she met all my expectations. At first, I thought my butt wasn't no bigger, but like as y'all can see, hold on, let me put this down. Like I don't have no problems back there. Like I'm slugging, so I don't have no problems back there. It's all me. Like If you feel it, it's like, it's real butt. It ain't like no injection or none of that. Like, I can wear whatever I want to wear. I can twerk a little bit. Like, that's what I do a lot. Like, a lot. When it's time for me and my BF to get together, and that two, come on, like, it's a twerk session. It's about to happen. So, I don't have no problems with that. No, I did not get my breasts done. These are my own natural breasts. I got BBL, lipo, and I got a tummy sub. Another question that I got was, do I still swell? Yes, I do. You're going to swell. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter if you're in your garment or out your garment. You're going to swell. I've stepped it up a notch where I'm actually in my garment sometimes, and majority of the time I'm in my my corset. I got a corset from this young lady. Her name is Veronica Corsets. She's actually on Facebook. She has her own group, and she's in the Dominican Queens group on Facebook. So I actually had her measure me. She did everything from online, like a video chat, where she had you measure your waist, your butt, your hips, everything, and she basically made the corset that fits you perfectly. So far as the swelling, yes, I do still swell. I'm actually a little swollen still right here, but when I compress and I have my garment on, it's flatter. When I wake up in the morning, I'm flatter, but when I'm moving around and out in the open, and, you know, just doing my daily duties, working out, whatever, I do still swell. So that's that. One young lady asked me, hold on here, how many days did you stay in the DR? I went March 1st, got my surgery March 2nd, left March 10th. So I scheduled to stay 10 days. 10 days. I went and got my surgery done the second day after I came there. So I wanted to get in a day ahead to get all my tests and everything done. That happened. Directly when I came from the airport, the driver, Jose, took me directly to the Pacifica to get my blood work, my chest x-rays, and all of that stuff done. So that was done as soon as I got there off the plane. I didn't even go home, well, to the recovery house. I went directly to the Pacifica. So that happened. Did you need assistance? Was you able to get a wheelchair? Yes, I was. When I got ready to go home, I did get assistance when I went into the airport. I did get a wheelchair. I had a young lady who pushed me from the time, because I had to do like an overlay in New York. So when I got there in the DR, to the airport in the DR, she pushed me, and then I got another wheelchair when I got to Jackson. No, not Jackson. What is it? The New York airport, whatever the abbreviations is. They pushed me, and then when I got to O'Hare, I got a wheelchair too. So yes, you can still get wheelchair assistance, because I'm not gonna lie, when I got ready to go home, I was extremely hurt. Like, everybody kept asking me, like, why you walking like this? Like, I felt like my stomach, like I was gonna pull something. So when they did that tuck, my stomach was like straight up. So I was trying to give myself a sense of relief by trying to be like this. And my mom and everybody was like, stop walking like that, stand up straight. So the more I stood up, the better I started healing, and then I started getting back to my normal self. But for like a week, or the day of me getting on that plane on the 10th, which was my birthday, 3/10, I was bent over, and the lady in the flight attendant, she was like, are you okay? Are you in pain? I was like, I am in pain. She was like, you're gonna have to unbutton that faja some, because I couldn't have all that pressure on me when I was going up in the air. So I did unbutton the faja some. My drain, I did not take, you cannot take they're not going to take your drain out before 15 days. So my recommendations is, I recommend that you stay to 15 days if you don't want to come back home with that drain. If you have aftercare that's already set up, if you have somebody who knows the ropes in regards to taking the drain out, then I recommend that if you have to do a 10-day stay and you have to come home with your drain, that you should have that assistance already set up for you. If you don't try to come home thinking you got it under control and you know what's gonna happen, because you really don't. That's why a lot of girls fail and they try to blame it on the doctor. Well, the doctor did this and the doctor did that. No, you didn't listen to the instructions that the doctor gave you. I had to come home with my drain because I only stayed for 10 days. But what they did for me when I did come home with my drain was they unplugged it and they put a syringe in there to keep it from leaking and dripping. And then I put the remaining part in my bag until I got home, and then I plugged it back, emptied it out and plugged it back into me. But I still kept my drain in, not for the 15 days, I ain't gonna lie. I kept it in for 14 days. Due to the fact that it was kind of like pulling me, and it caused me to have like a small sore right here. My skin kind of like separated. So I did take my drain out a day sooner, but the reason why I was able to take my drain out a day sooner was because I was draining less than 50 cc's. If I was draining any more than that, then no, I couldn't. But I had my recovery and my aftercare and my massages all set up when I came back to Chicago. So I had already had a young lady who was gonna see me. She like has her own recovery house, massage parlor. So she was doing everything, and, you know, basically letting me know what's what I can be doing, what I can't be doing, and stuff like that. So don't take that drain out thinking you can come home with that drain out, because the doctor is not going to take it out and well, I know my doctor, Dr. Yily, is not going to take it out less than 15 days. I recommend that you stay the full 15 days. It's a wonderful stay. It's a wonderful experience. Will you be homesick? Yeah. Will you miss your kids? Yes. Will you miss your loved ones? Yes. But it's about you and your health at that moment. So I recommend that you go ahead on and do it. I was blessed enough to have people in my corner who came and helped me. My mom, who was there for me 100%. My guy at the time, he helped me drive me to and from because I couldn't drive. My best friend, she came and helped me. Like, I was messed up. I couldn't even, like, you can't even, like, bend over and wipe your butt. Like, you really need assistance when you come home. You need help with wiping your butt. So when you get your mindset on that you really want to do this life-changing experience, because it is life-changing, you know, just make sure you have your ducks in a row and you have all your necessities set up, your bills paid, your aftercare, money for your aftercare. Don't think you finna go over there and pay $5,000 and that's it. You still gotta pay for your aftercare. Another question that I got was, did I need all the materials that I took over there? To be honest, I didn't need them when I went over there, but I was going in blindsided. I didn't know what I was gonna need and what I was not gonna need. I don't want to be the one to tell you, girl, you ain't gonna need that. Girl, you ain't gonna need that. Girl, you ain't gonna need that. Because you not me. I'm not you. You may have different symptoms than I have. You may need something that I didn't need. I may have needed something you didn't need. So use your own discretion. I'd rather for you to be fully prepared than underprepared and trying to borrow stuff or ask people, can you use their stuff? That ain't gonna fly. So now I recommend that everything that you see me pack in my bag, if I didn't need it over there, I need it after when I came home. But I'm not gonna say, well, you may not need this, you may not need that. You're gonna need the necessities that you need to get yourself healed properly. So don't think that you could just, you know, half step and take a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I still use my products that I made from my previous video, what's in my bag, to write down as far as the itching, because you gonna itch. You gonna itch. I itch right now. When I take my clothes off, I itch. But I know that's a healing process, and that's my skin going back to its regular self, and, you know, just my body getting its regular self back. So yeah, I itch. I itch a lot. What's some more questions that people have asked me? Do you recommend Dr. Yily over Dr. Duran? I've seen Dr. Duran work, and she's an awesome surgeon, don't get me wrong. But I went with Dr. Yily for my own personal reasons, and some of the reasons why I went to Dr. Yily was because I knew of word of mouth. a lot of girls from Chicago who have went to Dr. Yily already. And when I seen their results in person and over the internet, I was like, this is the doctor that I'm going with. Nothing against Dr. Duran. Again, if you want to do Dr. Duran, you do Dr. Duran. But I did Dr. Yily, and I really, really, really enjoyed my results. I can't complain. That was $5,000 that was well spent. Okay? So I ain't gonna even lie about that. Let me see. What else? What is it to expect? I got that one. Did you use all the stuff you needed? Let's see here. I have so many questions here. I can't even keep up. So overall, I'm just gonna say that my experience was thebomb.com. My man, I don't got no complaints. I can wear what I want to wear. I very seldomly wear a bra. I got on the little thong because you can see straight through this. But when I tell you that I ain't complaining, swimwear, I'm going to wear what I want to wear. If that little bikini don't cover it up, you going to see a scar. I really, really, at this point, don't even care. No, that was my main decision in regards to people like the scar, is it going to heal? I put bio oil on it. I put coconut oil on it. It'll lighten up, but I really don't care about the scar. I really don't. The most important thing to me is that my stomach flat. I can wear what I want to wear. I had no complaints. Am I trying to have kids? Hell no. I ain't trying to have no kids because I don't want nothing messing up my figure. I ain't trying to go back for no round 2 or none of that. So I'm good on that. My 2 is fine. I ain't trying to do that. The negative part that you're going to get. I got a lot of negativity too. I started a new job and I had girls who didn't even know me. They barely even knew my name. I was like in a week. And they were looking me up on Facebook. Well, this one particular girl, she was looking me up on Facebook. And she came back to work. And you know how girls is, they cackle and just haters. Like overall, like it's no way around haters. She came back to work telling people like she got to build a body and she got a fake body and all this and that. First of all, my body is not fake. Let's just get that straight and clear that nothing on me is fake. Everything that's in my body it came directly from my stomach and my fat in my back that was injected in my butt, which I had already had, but if you check out the previous pics and the previous videos, I had already had eyes on me. So the fat came directly from me, transferred from one place over to another place. So it was no fake injections. It was no plastic or foreign objects that's injected in my body. So by her saying that, but I had already got that from a previous Yily doll. She was telling me like, girl, you're gonna get so much hate, you're gonna get more hate. Your relationship gonna go down and you're gonna get this and this gonna happen, and everything that she said, that is what happened. Like I got so much backlash, so many girls who is extremely mad, don't know me, and just mad. I just be walking harder. Like, you mad? Here go the business card for you. So maybe you could go get you something done while you had to get that hair done too. So that's just me though. Like, lay down. Like, I never been a hater before I even had my surgery and whatever else you want to call it. Like, I've never been the type to hate or be mad or any of that at nobody. So if y'all have more questions, drop them in my Instagram. It's gonna be MzthinkbigdobigBODIED. Drop them on my YouTube. A lot of people been asking me like, girl, when you making more videos? When you making more videos? I've been skeptical about doing it, but I am gonna put up some of my videos for my aftercare. They are a little bit explicit. I am gonna put up some videos in regards to my drain being removed. I am gonna put up some videos in regards to just my aftercare. So you guys continue watching me, continue supporting me, and continue leaving the positive feedback. For the haters, holla. Miss Think Big, Do Big Bodied.